defend yourselves. Don't allow yourselves to be killed. Toby Okechukwu tells Nigerians. The Deputy Minority Leader in the House of Representatives and attorney who represent the Aneri, Ago, and Oji River Federal Constituency in Enugu State in the House of Representatives of Nigeria, Toby Okechukwu, has once again suggested that the general public of Nigeria should be allowed to bear arms and defend themselves over the increasing rate of insecurity in the country. Toby Okechukwu made this statement during an interview on Channels Television. He noted that it is the right thing of Nigerians to carry arms and protect themselves, but the idea of a citizen to give up their arms and by so doing, those arms are given to the state is to enable the state responsible by protecting them. He argued that since the citizens agreed to give up their arms, it is the duty of the state to protect them. However, when the state fails to protect them, then it becomes a serious situation. According to him, the only thing that can avert such serious situation is to reach for good leadership. Speaking further, he maintained his initial stand that Nigerians should be allowed to defend themselves if things fail to improve. He added that Nigerians should be allowed themselves to be killed, should not be allowed themselves to be killed. Rather, they should bear arms and defend themselves in the presence of insecurity. By so doing, that will serve as a call to make the state to wake up. He noted that it is unfair to create an environment where schools are closed and America continues to evacuate our citizens in Nigeria over insecurity. Speaking further, he opposed the Bill of Confidence the National Assembly recently passed on the security operatives, where he stated that security has improved in Nigeria. According to Toby Okechukwu, security has not improved in the country. He added that he will only agree that security has improved in Nigeria when he is able to move from Abuja to Kaduna freely. He also noted that in its state, the other day, the former SSG was kidnapped. He also said that some students who were going back to the university was also adopted. However, this is not the first time Toby Okechukwu is asking Nigerians to bear arms and defend themselves. In June 2022, he made the same statement, encouraging Nigerians to protect themselves in the presence of insecurity. This shows that the government has failed. This shows that the government has finally lost focus. They are busy chasing Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB agitators. When we have real problems at hand, they care less about it. It's really very funny. If we have gotten to this stage, that means the situation is really very bad. And you can imagine what will happen when Nigerians started bearing arms. Even those people who have been looking for a way to get these things to start committing crime, you are giving them the opportunity because we have a government who do not know what to do. We have a government who care less about all these things. They care about those things which matter less to the citizens. We have a government who prefer to honor bandits than go after agitators. The situation is really very bad. You know, sometimes I laugh when I see the Minister of Information, Lai Mohammed, coming on air to tell Nigerians things are good. This administration is one of the best administration. who have tackled insecurity and all that. I go to think, where this man from they come? You sure say this man in Nigeria, with all these happenings here and there, with these bandits kidnapping people every day, killing and all that, and somebody is coming out to tell us that all is well. Tell am say make he travel, make he use motor, waka for Kaduna Road, Abuja Kaduna Road, whether he go reach in house. They come out to talk because they feel that these things they are exempted. But you see this matter when they grant now, it can be anybody. If you like, continue to fly. One day, you will use the road. You understand? And then you will now remember, oh, if I have known, I would have done this. Our leaders, they have failed us. They have failed us from A to Z. They put us in this condition. When bandits started, I believe them. They were like, Nigeria Delta, this and that, and all that. They take this thing as small matter. Right now, the dog they fed yesterday, Romance, the same dog is now biting them. The dogs do no longer hear the voices of their masters. They don't obey their voice again because they don't grow wide. The time they would have stopped this, no. Then they politicize them. Nigeria Delta did this, and that ministry, this and that. What can they now say these bandits and Boko Haram are fighting for? At least Nigeria Delta, militant then, their own were defined. They were fighting for their rights, what belongs to them. Can Nigerian government tell us what bandits and Boko Haram are fighting for? It's really very unfortunate that we have gotten to this stage of no return. I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts.